Hey guys, what is up? It is probably a pretty fair statement to say that much of who I am as a player today is really directly attributable to this channel. Not really the content that I've made, but the feedback that I've received from so many people that have left comments on my videos, given me suggestions, whether they're build suggestions, tactics, weapons to use, infusions, pieces of tech, really just so many things that I've learned. And in fact, there was a point in time where I'd actually considered trying to make a video out of going back through all my videos, finding all the comments where people had made suggestions to me, and not just made suggestions, but suggestions that I'd actually taken and implemented in my gameplay and that are now a daily part of everything that I do in this game. And I just decided that would be too much effort. But I kind of wish I could, just because I think everybody would be amazed at how many things I do now are attributable to the people that watch my videos. And I thought it would be cool to be able to do something for folks that don't have a channel. And I've had some folks asking me about doing something similar where they send in their videos and I give feedback and tips. And Raven of Ash, if you know who Raven is, he's a content creator, great Dark Souls 3 content creator. I think he's stepped away from the game, but he did something very similar on his channel. People would send in submissions and he would offer his feedback. And it was a really cool system. But now that Raven isn't playing anymore, I thought it might be cool to try and do something in his stead. So to be totally honest, I don't know how much interest there really will be in this type of format. I don't know how much interest I'll have in this type of format. I'm not going to make any grand promises about doing it for a long time, but I'll do at least a couple of videos, assuming I get at least a couple of people to send me submissions. I think it'll be interesting and fun, not only for me to offer my input, but then I think people also get the benefit of the collective experience of everybody in the comments section, which I'm really looking forward to as well. I think that'll be a lot of fun. And when you watch your own gameplay, I try to break down the things that I do, but I'm sure there's things that I miss all the time because I'm so used to doing it. I can't think of doing it any other way. But when somebody else is doing things, you'll be much more open to seeing things that maybe people could be doing differently. So I'll include something here at the end of the video, giving you kind of the submission guidelines, but they're really going to be pretty straightforward. You're going to send the submissions to my email address, which I've created especially for this. It's iamamishTV@gmail.com. Include a link to mugenmonkey or soulsplanner or something like that actually includes the details of your build. That's important because if I'm going to suggest some improvements, I don't want to have to go through and create all these from scratch. It's going to end up taking me a lot of time otherwise, a lot of extra time. A link to YouTube containing the actual footage of the video. The link can be unlisted, so if you're unfamiliar with the way that YouTube organizes videos, they have sort of 3 states with respect to their view, how other people can view them. They can be public, which means they're fully accessible to everybody. They can be private, which means they're accessible, I believe, only to the creator. But what I would ask is that if you want to not have them be public, just make them unlisted. That's the 3rd format. In unlisted format, anyone with the link can get to the link, can get to the video, but only you and I would actually have the link, and I would need that obviously to pull your content down. And also, send me a note in the email. Give me some ideas if there's something particular that you're looking to improve on, if there's some strategy tips you're looking for, build tips, if there's information I need to better understand what you were thinking during the invasions, that would be helpful. Try to keep them, I'm thinking, somewhere between like 5 to 10 minutes long. It could be a couple different clips adding up to 10 minutes or maybe a really long invasion, whatever, that's cool. And just keep in mind that the goal here is improvement. So do yourself a favor, don't pick like your absolute best invasion where everything went right, but also don't pick your worst where everything went wrong. We all have those. You try to pick what you consider to be a pretty typical invasion for you, because I think that's where you'll get the most benefit from it. And also please include just a brief note giving me permission to reuse your content, because obviously I'll have to re-upload it when we're done. So that's about all I've got. I hope this is going to be a lot of fun for everybody. I'm going to let this last clip play out here. And like I said at the very end, I'll have the submission guidelines included, and I'll probably have them in the comments as well. So thanks for listening, guys, and take care now.